I fucking hate major labels. Like, period. Like, I just do. Sorry. Like,
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Julia Michaels is here. Hi, Julia.
Thank you.
Julia Michaels, how many years has it been since you've been with us on our show?
A lot. A lot of years have passed.
And look,
It's been like 49 BC. Like,
something like that.
yeah, it's been a long time.
And look at all that's happened since then. You've written the biggest songs known to man for so many artists. It's about damn time we hear you sing your songs. You do your songs.
Yeah, it's been a long journey. I'm so grateful to be here and be back here. It's awesome. I'm so happy.
Let's talk about reasons why Julia's happy.
She's in love.
She's in love.
Fiance.
Hot.
I creeped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you creep?
I did.
She creeped.
He's a babe.
He's from
hot.
France.
Hot. He's from France.
Does he have a large baguette?
Yes.
You just got engaged, right?
I
Very
did.
recently,
Yeah, like last month.
What?
Yeah, girl.
Wait, can we ask how it happened? I feel like that's always a great story. The engagement story.
You know what? It was like so unplanned, and we were just on like a day date, which is something we do often for our sanity. And yeah, we were like together, and he was like, babe, and I turn around, and he like got down on his knee and said my name, and I like, we were like kind of at the beach, and I dropped my phone in the sand, and I couldn't find it, and I was like, what is happening right now? And I was crying, and he was like, I had a speech and I forgot it. Aww. And it just was like beautiful. There was no cameras, there was nothing. It was just us, and
I love that.
Oh, wait, I was supposed to say,
so
can I see the
beautiful.
ring?
Oh, God.
It's beautiful.
I hate when they do that.
It's gorgeous.
Okay,
It's really pretty.
as an artist, I mean, how does your life change? How does your writing change? How does everything you do as an artist change when you're in love?
it doesn't.
It doesn't?
No, I mean, obviously, like, topics will change. You know, I definitely write things that are like a little bit more sexy or flirty. Like, you can see a lot of that on the EP. But, you know, I've still lived a lot of experiences. I'm still writing about past things that come up to the surface. My process hasn't changed. Maybe like the subjects change sometimes, but yeah.
I love Try Your Luck, by the way.
Thanks.
We're going to play it again in a few minutes. But let's talk about writing Try Your Luck.
Okay.
How many words rhyme with the word cluck? I mean, you do. I mean, you spit out.
It's a great question.
Is it 6 words that rhyme with uck?
I literally have no fucking clue.
Oh my god! All right. Okay. There's fuck.
Right? Truck.
Mm-hmm.
Cuck.
Cuck.
That's not used enough in songs.
Muck.
Buck.
Hello, suck.
Duck.
Oh, duck is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Muck.
Yeah.
We can just keep going.
Schmuck.
Yeah. We could get. We could go all day.
All day.
Upchuck.
Yes.
Oof.
See, we could all be songwriters. Who do you think you are, Julia?
Truly, nobody.
This EP is out now.
Yeah.
And it's got a fun vibe to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like you had fun doing this music.
I did. I had a lot of fun. I left my major label at the end of 2023, and I was like really terrified. I didn't know what to do. I didn't really have a lot of self-worth. You know, you kind of feel like a cog in the big industry. You know, you just kind of like don't really know what happens after that. And I had written a song with John Bellion called Heaven 2. And
I love him.
I love him. He's just one of the best humans ever. And it was kind of that song where I was like, wait, I really want to do this. And I really want to give myself like a real chance. And I always put my time and effort and energy into other people, and I'm grateful that I get to do that. But I always kind of put myself on the back burner because I don't know if I believe in myself as an artist as much as I believe in myself as a songwriter. And it was kind of that song where I was like, no, I really want to do this. And so I put together this incredibly beautiful, tiny team and started my own label. And here we are now,
Wow.
like putting these songs out. And I got to create this incredible visual world with my creative director, Blythe Thomas. And I never really got the opportunity to make the videos that I wanted to and build the world in the way that I wanted to. And now I get to. And
What's that like, having complete control over everything?
It's the fucking best. I have to say, it's so great.
It's
I'm
good
so
to be
happy.
the queen. It's good to be the queen.
Yes.
Absolutely it is.
It's been a really beautiful experience.
You know what? And as you drive to work, listening to this conversation with Julia Michaels, hearing about going from this behemoth label into your own new label, you started on your own. People are always wondering, what's it like? What's it like to not have to answer to so many people and create a person within myself because of what they expect of me?
It's so nice. It's so nice because I feel like when you're on a major label, there's so many opinions. There's so many, and like this song that you love, it's like, oh, maybe 3 of them like it, and then like 6 of them don't like it. And you're like, but I love this song. And then all of a sudden, all your art just feels a bit like muddled and weird. And so this is the first time that I've ever been allowed to trust my gut and follow that. And it's just been, it's been amazing. It's just the best. I fucking hate major labels. Like, period. Like, I just do. Sorry. Like,
but the thing is,
I like them for like the artists that I get to work with, but for me, they just could never be me again.
No, they will never be you.
No.
And you'll never be them.
Period.
Ever again. But
period.
Here's the thing. Look at all you learned about what you don't want. Look
100%.
at all you learned. The good stuff you've learned from people
100%.
that you met in these labels. So
when people ask me, like, if you could change one thing about your past, what would it be? And I'm like, literally nothing. I have gone through all of these experiences, relationships, labels, like all of that stuff. And I'm like, cool, these are the things that I will never settle for ever again. These are the things that I will, are like just such a hard no to me. And had I not gone through those experiences, I would not have that now.
You had to go
100%.
Regret is just a waste of time.
I agree.
With all of this, so now you have your own label and you're doing everything that you want to do. And when you are incredibly successful with this, if a major label comes back and says, hey, we want you to come back, would you go back?
No.
Never. Even if they say you can do everything you want to do?
No. No.
Hold on a second. Can you turn these headphones down? I'm hearing music. I hear there's music coming out of your ass or somewhere. Is that what that is? Your butt sounds.
I just ship music. It's fine.
It sounds like SZA to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I turned those down.
Mine are down all the way.
Mine aren't even.
It's gone. You turn it down. It's gone. Well, let's continue.
It was me. I'm the culprit.
Damn you.
She answered.
Okay.
So it was a perfect time to mess around.
Can I go back to like when you do write a song for someone?
Sure.
How do you pick who you want to give it to? Do you have someone in mind? Like if you write something for Sabrina Carpenter, you're like, oh yeah, this is for her. Or is there a different process?
A lot of the times I'm with the artist that that song goes to. So it's not, I feel like pitching songs hasn't really been a thing for a long time. A lot of the times if it's a song with Tate, like I'm with Tate. If it's a song like for Sabrina, I'm with Sabrina. Okay. And it really just depends on the person, depends on the day. Sometimes like artists won't be like lyricists, quote unquote, but they'll like talk in lyrics. And so my job is to just kind of like pen down or like retain everything that they're saying to me so that we can put it into a song. Or sometimes the artist will like go on the mic and they'll just sing whatever like subconsciously comes out of them. And sometimes a melody will turn into a word that they sing, and it's like, oh cool, like let's build off of that. Sometimes someone will come in with like a fully formed song, and so I'm there to just be like, oh, let's maybe change this and like fix the structure here. So or sometimes people just have no idea, and then I get to be like, oh, what about this idea that I had, or like what about this? And I mean the job is collaborating, so
right. They don't just walk into the studio and go, hey, what you got?
No.
Well, so in
but
writing,
sometimes people are like, I'm so tired today, I have no idea what to say. And it's like,
there's a song right there. I'm so tired today, I
yeah,
have no
exactly.
idea what to say.
100%.
But so when you walk into a collaboration meeting with your small group of friends that you're working with now, is the writing process different now that you know for a fact it's the song you're performing? Or it's the same exact thing.
I mean, it's always going to be different for me, like for songs that I write for myself, because obviously you can't really help putting a little bit of yourself into everything that you write. But for myself, it's my thoughts, my feelings, the details of my life, you know, like in its very raw, unapologetic form. And so, yeah, those are obviously going to be a little bit more special to me because they're my experiences. But it doesn't mean that they're not both, you know, incredibly special to me.
You know, I love that Julia did for us in the song "Try Your Luck." She had to take the F word out.
Oh no! And that was in "Go Fuck Yourself," actually.
Go fuck yourself. Okay, hold on. Let's redo that. I love recording. We can. So you know what Julia did for us in "Go F Yourself"? She had to take the F word out. So she went down the street and put a blanket over her head and recorded. Do you remember the day
I
you
sure
did that
did.
for us?
Yeah. So we needed a clean version for y'all to play. We didn't have a clean version, and I was like, well, I don't know what to do. So I texted my producer and was kind of like, if I sing this into voice memo, if I sing "Go Find Yourself," like, can you manipulate it into a way that it's gonna work? He was like, yeah, like, let's try it. So we're walking through Central Park. It's so fucking noisy. There's a guy playing the saxophone. He won't shut the fuck up. And I'm like, okay. So I like had to go and like run and find like a quiet corner. I'm like hunched over. I have my coat over my head and I'm like, go find yourself. And like
No, you're saying "Go Find Yourself."
Yeah, I was saying "Go Find Yourself," which to me I think is even more poignant than "Go F Yourself." It's like, baby, go find yourself.
Well, hold on. Here's what it says.
I'd be so offended if someone said that to me.
Right?
Yes.
This
Like,
is Julia
honey.
in the park with her coat over her head, singing this just for us down the street at Central Park. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can play it here.
I hate the way it felt down every path I go. I look for peace, but it turns out all roads lead to go find yourself.
Wow.
You can't tell.
That's so
No.
crazy.
That's so weird.
And I was just singing "Go Find Yourself" over and over and over for him to try and take really clean takes of it. And it worked. And we got it in time.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely, I'm sure it looked like one of the homeless people in the park that's just repeating
sure.
themselves over and over.
I'm sure. I was
love
like
that for
hunched
you.
over, like, yeah.
Under a blanket.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the EP's out.
Yes.
Are you going to hit the road?
We are definitely talking about that.
How
Not
do you feel about that?
not this year. I'm equal parts excited and equal parts a little scared for two reasons. One, because I haven't toured in a really long time. I'm like, I hope people show up. But two, touring is such a daunting experience.
Talk about that. For you, it's daunting. Why?
I'm a very empathetic person, so I retain a lot of feelings. Even like writing songs sometimes can be a lot for me. And so when you have, you know, a lot of feelings in one place, like I feel like I can really, like, it's heavy for me sometimes. And I'm also such a creature of comfort. I love my things and my space and my friends, and being away from all those things for, you know, 7 months straight at a time can be really overwhelming. So I'm scared for that, but I have also decided, because it's my way now,
Yeah.
that I'm gonna do it in a way that's just like conducive for my mental health and just emotionally and physically and what that looks like. But we're not talking about it this year. This year, I really am just enjoying the process of putting out songs and being in that again. Like, it's been so long since I've gotten to do that. But we're talking about it next year
Okay.
and really mentally preparing myself for that.
It could take a year. It could take a year to
Yes.
rev that up.
Yes, I need to process.
You know, Gandhi, you and Julia have something in common.
Yes, what's that?
Gardening.
Girl, you love a garden?
I love a garden. My apartment is an indoor garden. It's crazy.
Yes. What do you have?
I have everything. I have all the flowers. I got one of the Garden Tech indoor gardens.
Oh,
so
yes,
that you can
yes.
grow vegetables and flowers. I have a giant money tree.
Yes.
I have pothos everywhere.
Yes, girl.
I have a rattlesnake plant. I have a desert rose.
Yes, you
She's
do.
beautiful. It's
Yes, you
everywhere.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
This is
you?
my kink.
Yeah.
Is it
Same.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm getting a little hot. I was just talking about this morning. Oh my gosh, I'm such a geek.
Do you miss because you're traveling around pushing your music here, the EP? You're not home watering your tomatoes.
No, literally, I'm texting my assistant in the morning. I'm like, can you please water my tomatoes?
Do not let me down. It is
Please give
important.
my baby some love. No, you're gonna think I'm an absolute psychopath when I tell you all of the things that I have planted around
can't
my
wait.
garden. Okay, I didn't plant them myself like as babies. I bought them like kind of bigger because ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay.
I have no patience for that. Okay, I have me. I have olives, lemons, pink lemons, mangoes, avocados, pistachios, bananas, figs, pomegranates,
Wow.
blueberries, and then I just put raised beds in, and now I have cilantro, mint, red peppers, green peppers, shishito peppers, 3 different kinds of tomatoes, oregano, thyme, sage, and basil.
God, you just kicked
this
my ass all
garden?
over town. That's amazing.
This is a massive garden.
It's awesome.
Yes,
We can survive off of that.
Yeah, I really just want that, and some of them produce fruit already, and some of them take like a couple years to really be able to flourish. But I really want to be able to like walk around my house and just like eat as I walk. I'm like on a phone call. I'm like, hey Elvis, just like casually eating blueberries off the bush, you know?
I want that for you.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks.
Except for cilantro.
Oh, I love
Are you
it.
not a cilantro
Oh,
fan?
He hisses
God.
at it as he just
My
did.
Are
favorite
you one of those people that it tastes like
Yeah,
soap?
I know. It's
Oh,
all
bless you.
It's all my science.
Oh no.
My favorite line is, "You're like cilantro. You ruin everything."
Oh no.
I use that with people like my producer
Terrible.
Nate all the time.
I'm a big cilantro fan. Big fan.
Okay.
Same.
Big fan.
All
Yeah.
right. You can have all. Yeah, I'll send you mine.
Please. Please do. I'll take it.
So, this is this life. If you just do nothing but write songs and do nothing but perform songs.
What do I do in my spare time?
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. If that's all you did do,
Yeah.
that would make Julia a kind of a dull,
dull
girl.
boy?
A dull boy. You'd be a dull boy.
Yeah.
You got to do these things. You're in love. You're marrying a
Yeah,
Frenchman.
you got to
Yeah.
plan a wedding too.
You got to plan a wedding.
Yeah, I know. We are actively in the talk of that, which is really exciting. But yeah, I do other things. I like to be in the sun. I like to garden. I like to read books. I like doing anything sort of tangible with my hands. I like to draw, or like I got really into crocheting. I'm basically a grandma. I am basically 80 years old.
Grandma Julia.
I am.
She
It's
can make you
okay.
a sweater.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we always wonder, what are our favorite artists doing when they're not being artists?
Right.
It sounds like everything else you do has a connection with artistry of some sort.
Yeah. Well, I
So-
try to do things that are really calming, I think, because when I'm writing songs, like if I'm writing songs with other people, like our nervous systems are so heightened, and there's like that part of our brain that's just so emotionally available at all times. And so those things for me are like things to just decompress and get kind of like my brain off of all of that stuff. Yeah.
When you are writing and you get into that space, do you have somebody or multiple people who are your favorite to collaborate with?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely have like my go-to producers and songwriters that I love to work with, and there are definitely artists where when I get the call, I'm like, hell yeah, like let's go.
Who are they?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Obviously Tate, I love her so much. I think she's such an incredible artist. Selena, I'll always answer the phone for. I've written songs with her since I was 19 years old, and the fact that we still make songs together after all these years is just so beautiful. I just think the world of her. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many.
Is there
so many
anyone that
people.
you want to call that hasn't called yet?
I've written with a lot of people. Oh my God. No. I don't know. There's like, I don't know, Chris Martin I think would be a really fun one, or
What about Jelly Roll? If he
SZA
called
or
you,
somebody
would
like
you work
that.
with a Jelly Roll type of a person?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I never rule anybody out. I'm like, you never know. Like, we could be completely different people and come in the studio and write something amazing. You truly never know what's going to happen when you go into a room with someone.
Well, love all, serve all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the magic moment is now with you. Your EP is out. Second Self is the name of it.
Yeah.
It's you.
Yeah.
It's you.
Yeah.
And that must make you feel really, really great.
It really does. I'm so happy we called it Second Self because basically I feel like when you're assigned to a major label and you come out with a song, like that song kind of becomes your identifier a little bit. So like I come out with this really raw, vulnerable song like Issues, and I feel like there's like this unspoken thing of like, okay, that's now your world.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to live now.
You're the girl with issues.
100%. And if I did anything that was kind of like sexier or poppier or flirtier, I always felt like I was like not allowed to do that because it wasn't my part of my identifier. And so like anytime I would write those songs, I get really scared to even like show the label. And so I think like with Heaven 2, that was definitely like one of the sexier songs that I had written. And it was like, okay, this is what I want to do. Obviously I am a really raw, vulnerable person. That is a huge part of who I am, but it's not all of who I am. And I really wanted to be able to show that on Second Self. It's like, yes, I am these things, but I'm also these things. I'm also like funny and silly and ridiculous and flirty and sexy and, all of these other things. And I wanted to sort of just like give myself permission to have those songs as well.
Again, driving to work, listening to Julia Michaels talk about this, you got to give yourself permission.
Yep.
You got to let yourself off the hook when it comes to certain things you're
Period.
hooked on.
Yep.
And before you know it, you're doing your thing. And you
Yeah.
have many, many reasons to be proud of it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad
Someone's going to be in their car and they'll be like, I'm quitting my fucking job today.
Exactly.
Like,
We talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
If you're not happy, you gotta leave.
I'm going to move
Yeah.
away, leave my kids by themselves in the house.
No, don't do that. Don't do
No,
that.
why not? Yes, find yourself. Screw these kids.
Not do that.
oh
in
my
the
God,
way.
Elvis.
Julia Michaels, Second Self is the EP. I've got to play Try Your Luck. How many words can rhyme with the word club? Julia Michaels, thanks for coming in today.
Thank
That was
you. Thanks so much, you guys.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.